Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with some news of some big trade actions today. First, the US administration apparently started a trade war formally. It slapped steep tariffs on imports of solar panels and washing machines, part of its promised America First trade policy. And they said it will be the first of a series of trade enforcement actions in coming months. China, Korea and Mexico are the main exporters targeted. But analysts say the move will have limited impact, with the detail far less damaging than first appears. Punches have been pulled, and more of the same is expected in NAFTA renegotiations and the World Trade Organization. The Americans are playing to their echo-chambered political base here, who are being sold. Professional eyes are on future actions which may or may not have real impact. In Japan, the 11 TPP members, including New Zealand, say they've reached a final agreement, and that includes the now enthusiastic Canada, and will sign their huge free trade deal in Chile in March, the US excluded. Across the Atlantic, Eurozone consumer confidence rose more than expected and pushing further into positive territory. That is, more optimists than pessimists. They are now at their highest reading in 17 years. Driving this is rising confidence in Germany. And in Davos, Switzerland, Indian Prime Minister Modi warned of three major threats: climate change, terrorism and protectionism. Protectionist and Chief Trump is also due in Davos. And an update for customers of Western Union money transfer services, which are available in New Zealand through Kiwibank. The company was convicted of wire fraud by US authorities and agreed to pay customer victims $586 million. You have until February 18 to file a claim to share in the settlement. Thousands have joined the claims process in Australia. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now down 2 basis points to 2.64%. The equivalent 10-year China sovereign bond has dropped 10 basis points today to 3.97%. The equivalent New Zealand 10-year sovereign bond is holding at just under 3%. Oil prices are up strongly today, up almost $1.50 to be just under $64.50 a barrel, while the Brent benchmark is now just under $70 a barrel. And gold is up marginally, up $6 to $1,338 an ounce. And the Kiwi dollar is firmer as well, now at 73.4 US cents. On the cross rates it's at 92 Aussie cents, and that is almost 1 cent gain from this time yesterday. And against the euro at 59.8 euro cents. That puts the TWI at 74.7. And despite the US trade sanctions, the Chinese yuan strengthened further against the greenback today. That tells you a lot about how markets see the US action. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.